amazing instrument. It has developed into an incredible voice in today's music. So many types of guitars, so many styles of playing, all sorts of gear. How does one make their voice be heard as a guitarist? My name is Jeff Floro, and welcome to All About Guitar, where we talk tone, we talk technique, we talk gear. Where we discover how we can become better musicians in a world of constantly changing technologies. Where we take a good look at everything guitar, and sometimes not exactly guitar, but just as important, so we can be more successful as a musician in today's music scene. So sit back and relax, and let's explore all about guitar. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to All About Guitar. It's a pretty crazy night tonight. We got a bunch of guitars in here, and a bunch of great people too. So I want to just kind of introduce everybody. The first person I'm going to introduce you is the guy that made all of these guitars here, Armen Bibulyan. Welcome. He hails from Armenia, and he's here for the NAMM show this week. But we had him come in and check out these beautiful instruments. You're going to see some amazing instruments and amazing sounding instruments too. My friend Ron Herbrand's here. Thank you, Kevin Matossian, for bringing him here and introduce me to him. Doug Moore, he's going to be noodling on some of the guitars and basses. I have Cathy Lauer from Systyr Skin-nerd, which I'm wearing their shirt today. So she's going to be handling the guitar chores, and I don't know who this guy is. Hold on a minute. Get you on there. I don't know who this guy is. No, it's Prescott. Prescott Niles, very good friend of mine and a great bass player and great guitar player, songwriter. You might have heard of him.
Father.
But anyway, he's here to try out all the different basses. And we got a lot of stuff here. So I'm just going to dig in a little bit. First, Armen, I want you to talk a little bit of the history of the company and how you got in, because these are beautiful instruments. From what I understand from the bio, you're self-taught, if I'm correct. Go ahead closer to the mic and let's hear a little more. Tell us a little more about how this company came to be.
The history of my company. The guitar, it's my life. When I was born, I think I was born with guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Starting from 6 years, I start to build from every material,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the materials. For me, it doesn't matter. Only the form, etc. We're listening music, pop music, Beatles, Rolling Stones, etc. I'm very impressed in this music, from this music. The idea to make come from 6 years old.
Oh, okay.
I start to build, to design, etc., etc.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
So who are your influences in terms of guitar building?
The greatest influencer in me, it's Leo Clarence Fender,
Leo Fender. Yeah.
Yes, I think he's my grandfather,
Mm-hmm.
like this. I know there is two big mountains. One is
Mm-hmm.
Leo Fender, second it's Orville Gibson.
Gibson, okay.
And the other luthiers too, but for me,
Those are the two main ones.
yes, top.
Okay.
Yes.
So now it's interesting you're talking about you would start with anything, because some of these woods that you have on these guitars are just outstanding. And you make everything yourself, right? Including the pickups?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I make everything. Everything. I start the guitar cutting the log.
Mm-hmm.
Log.
The log. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I start to play and work with the rasp, only with hand.
Mhm.
No technique, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Stone Age.
That's amazing. That's
Yes.
amazing. So anyway, well, let's talk a little bit about the different models. Now, as I understand it, you named them after your family members. So there's different series of guitars.
Yes.
So give us a little preview of the different types, and then we'll start going into the guitars.
You are right, Jeff. Each my models is name of my family. My father, mother, brother, granddaughter, etc. You know, it's for me it's very warm.
Yes.
And when I make guitars, acoustic or it doesn't matter, electric, with tap, before finishing, we making some good wishes, some good words, you know, interior. And then after that, I glue. And our good wishes of my mommy, my brother, my granddaughter, resting guitar.
Mm-hmm. Now, this one that he's pointing to, Doug, hold it up towards the camera a little more. That like floral pattern that's there, that's actually, there's a hole, that's hollow in there.
Yes,
semi-hollow.
Semi-hollow,
And
yes.
and flip it around to the back, you can see the neck goes all the way through the body. So
Yes.
you can see from where Doug's holding it, it goes all the way through. This is an amazing bass. This 6-string fretless, it sustains like crazy. I was playing it before the show, and the way the cutaway, turn it back to the fretboard, you can go all the way up, and
Yeah,
it's
sure.
6 strings, so it has a high C and a low B
You
besides
have
the normal.
every note, every overtones, everything. The rest is problem of bass player. You know, I make
Well,
everything
let's talk about this one real quick. What's the woods on this? Now, I noticed that the headstock, the nut up there, it's a brass nut, but it's
Yes.
angled.
Yes.
That's interesting. I've never
Yes, sure.
seen that. Why?
You asking about headstock?
The nut.
The nut. It's my technique. I make.
It's just more for cosmetic.
Yes.
It's not to compensate for
Yes.
the octaves or for the tuning. And then what's the fretboard mean on this?
Fretboard is ebony.
An ebony board.
Yes,
And then
natural.
the top of that.
The top, you know, is Armenian genuine apricot. Fructus
Apricot.
armenius.
Apricot. Wow.
Yeah.
It's the knobs too? Or apricot?
Knobs too, yes.
Okay,
yes.
then flip it to the side. What's the wood or the back? This back.
The back is ash,
Ash.
swamp ash.
Swamp ash.
And middle part is through body. It's from 9 pieces. It's maple, walnut, acacia, walnut,
Okay.
symmetrically.
Now the
Book
ash.
match it.
Now the swamp ash, the woods that you're getting, are they from Armenia and from
Yes.
the Middle East? They're not from out.
Yes, from Armenia. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And especially you can see the cut, quarter
yeah.
zone. Right.
Show them
quarter
the
zone.
side of it if they can see that the way you can see like the way the wood grain, how it's just on the sideway. No, right there.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see the grain. It's beautiful.
Flat sound.
Now, is there a difference in the sound between the Armenian swamp ash and what we normally get?
You know, yes, it depends from country. In what country that tree?
Grew.
Yes.
Grew. Yes.
Yes. Pardon. Yes. Because he changed his structure, and the second problem, the cut of wood, the tone of flat zone and the quarter zone is different.
Right.
In quarter zone, the sound pass easier, directly.
Mm-hmm.
And take all over.
Are these all quarters on?
Yes, quarter zone.
Everything, all the different woods on
Yes,
theirs.
exactly. Look.
Okay.
Annual
Including
rings.
the maple neck?
Yes.
The neck, okay.
Yes.
Is
I
this
usually I make with quarter zone.
Okay. Now we'll play that in a minute before, because we got.
I want to play it. I'm hungry.
Do you want to play that now, or do you want to try this one?
Well, I could try.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean,
I'll hold this one for you.
I can get to know it for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful sounding instrument. Okay.
It's
No, he's gonna play it right after. I'll just hold it for him.
it's like going on a date for the first time. Yeah. Or sort of. I can. It's in tune, I presume, right?
Yeah, we went through all.
I guess I should put these on so I can hear what I'm playing, perhaps.
That would help.
And Anything on the knobs that I should know or not know?
Master volume, high, mid,
Yes.
and low. Active electronics.
Wow.
Push-pull.
Figure
Bartolini
it out as
active
we go, I
electronics.
guess. Hello. I like it. I like conventions. It's- Hope it's in tune. Though. It's not me. Wow. It's like a geometric puzzle. And the action's really low too.
Yeah, but just hold on a note in vibrato. It's just sustains for crazy. It's just
It's pretty good. I get the hang. Oh, there it goes. More better. I'm not doing so great a job, but you have to get used to this, though. That's the whole thing. It's like a puzzle, but it's quite amazing. There we go.
there you go. You see how it sustains? Just play like a single note riff.
That's better. Get the hang
There's
of
no
it.
we're lazy. We're used to having fret markers on our fretlesses so we know where to go. It's a little tricky when you don't see it.
Well, it's also the angle. It's looking at all the strings, but it plays beautifully, and the width is also pretty amazing too.
Thank you.
I'll come
Thank
back
you,
to this
Prescott.
if you don't mind.
Yes.
But it feels great. I also like a higher action,
Uh,
so it's a little bit.
Well, he plays harder.
It's like spaghetti to me. You know? Let me say.
I
that.
understand, to make low with low action, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
It's
After
touch.
that, you can make very high.
It's touch.
Yes.
but
No,
it's-
but
yes,
it's
yes,
like,
yes.
you
that
know,
thing when you play lightweight with fingers, it's just real. It's a good melodic instrument.
Yes.
If I was doing a session where I was playing
yeah.
a line, it's really. There we go. Now let's before he starts playing this, let's talk a little bit about this one.
Yes. It's Armenian ash,
Okay.
book matched body, chosen for your beauty, the material, very old, 30 years old, but I usually I make with very old materials. I have at home my garage when I install my woods, my materials, 30 years, 40 years, etc., etc. It's almost 30 years old. Ash, neck is maple, very old too. The fretboard is Floro. My original bridge, everything. I like very much wood.
Yeah. The bridge has
Minimum
I
metal.
love that.
brass parts with.
Yes, minimum metal.
But
Jack,
what's the name of that wood for the fretboard?
Floro Morado.
Polfero Morado.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say it. I've never heard of that.
What are the properties of that wood?
I buy it from America,
Go figure. But is it more like a mahogany or more like maple in terms of the hardness of it?
Like with its hardness, like rosewood.
Oh, rosewood. Okay.
It's some kind. They say it's some kind of rosewood. It's very hard. It's.
Oh, okay. So it's part
For
of the
example,
it's part of the rosewood
Sadowski
family.
used this material.
Yeah.
And this is
Yes,
also a
many of the
bolt-on,
luthiers.
too.
Yeah.
And that's all quarter sawn. That
Yes,
Yes.
sure.
It's a bolt-on, right?
Yes, bolt-on.
Okay.
there's
Yeah.
6 of them.
Yes,
There's 6 of them
with
on there.
6 bolts. Tuning machine is hip shot.
Right. The bolts optional? Are the bolts optional?
But my pickups, vertical humbuckers. It's passive, Jeff. Just passive.
Yeah, but those are humbuckers. Those are stacked, right?
Yes, stacked, but no active electronics.
Yeah.
It is natural sound.
And interesting, I'm just going to point out something is that we have fluorescent lights in here. This is not the best place to play a guitar, especially electric guitar. And we noticed even on the guitar when Cathy was playing and warming up, it's quiet. They're quiet. They're very quiet.
It's really quiet.
How do you like those? How do you like
Thank you
those
very
pickups?
Good.
Now we've had Prescott on before, and he uses a combination of fingers and a finger pick, so that's where he's getting that growl. And he plays hard, so his actions are normally higher than what a lot of people
A
play.
lot of times I'll do a lot of palm muting. So I like the ability. I used to use a pick, but it's difficult. But this, because I can angle it, I can hit get more harmonics too. I go, this is flat. That's when I play. I can still get the impact. So this is my own my own idea. And a lot of bass players go, "What are you doing?" And I go, "I'm thumb picking." They go, "I never thought of that." Well, if you play a lot of eighth notes too, and some of the bands I work with, Knack, Missing Persons, I'm doing so many eighth notes that this is so much easier to palm mute and just hold without having to hold a pick, and it's a better sound. So
I'm amazed that you can do that and you don't lose the pick, because I used to lose them when I played guitar.
It's your innovation, yes.
When I hit it, it would turn. You know what I mean?
Well, if it goes, it stays on until I flick it when I break them.
Good
but
idea.
it's quite interesting.
Yes, good
This is
idea.
wonderful. Again, can I raise the action? No, I'm kidding.
No, and
feels great.
understandably, just to let everybody know too, he plays hard. He's aggressive. I mean, he's popping those strings. I'm watching the meters and going, whoa.
That's how I was bringing a limiter with me too, so I can kind of put him in line.
But the
It depends on the music you're playing.
but for me, playing a lighter, warming up and playing with it, it's pretty fast. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff. I tend to play. I have a lighter touch.
All that fancy crap.
But it's a good neck.
Yeah, off the jazz bows out there.
So, but that's pretty cool.
I
Now,
love it. It feels great. It's not too fat a neck either. Some of the 5 strings are pretty
It's asymmetrical
hefty.
neck, you know.
Yeah,
the
no, I
shape.
like it because it's
Asymmetrical, the
Yeah.
shape. Yes.
Oh, it's asymmetrical.
Asymmetrical.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So which side is this side heavier than, and this is more contoured?
Yes.
So this
I
is
see
more
this,
contoured
yeah.
up here.
This part is thinner than.
Yeah, so it's a little thicker on around the
Yes,
bottom.
yes.
No, it's great. I like it very
It's
much.
very ergonomical for him.
Yeah,
For
a lot of
left
guys like the. And I've seen it on guitars too, and it's more comfortable. They don't fatigue as much because the shape of a neck. A friend of mine brought me a guitar, and it just had a little bit too much on there, and it hurt to play. It was amazing.
It's very critical point, you know, when you build guitar. Because my problem is don't lose energy. The musicians, when he play, he must think only about his music,
Right.
and not comfort. The guitar must be comfortable. It's my idea. It's my opinion.
Yeah. Well, no, you can fatigue. I mean, it can. Your hands will hurt. With that other guitar that had that little bit, and my friend ended up shaving it a little bit, and then it played perfectly. But it was like it actually hurt. I've never, like, after 20 minutes playing a guitar, start hurting. My hands hurting and cramping. It was because of the shape of the neck. So it's very, very, very critical.
Jeff, you know, when I build guitar, I know each size is such in naturally in millimeters. But finally, everything I choose, I finish with my hand.
Yeah, it's hand. Yeah. So you
with my touch.
You
know?
use computer to make the rough
Yes,
thing,
yes.
and then you smooth it out and finish it by hand.
The important is my final touch.
Right.
Like bass player or guitar player.
So each guitar will be unique in that sense. Now I notice here. Show him the back of the guitar for a minute. I got a question here. See how this neck?
It's glued.
It's glued.
Yes.
Now, why did you do that?
For make angle.
To make the angle of the neck. Okay.
Yes.
Of the keys. So you glued. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
That's very interesting. Because it's a little.
For-
it doesn't hurt the sound.
For don't put the string retainer, you know? That's why I make little angle.
Right. That's right. You don't have the. Flip it around just a little bit like this. Yeah, he doesn't have any of the like the Fenders have.
Yes.
Fenders is actually straight.
Yes, straight.
So the angle, so you had to make it two pieces, but it doesn't affect the sustain.
No.
no.
The important, it's work very accurately, you know? Don't change the cuts, don't change
Well, that's the thing. Yeah,
anglings.
is that hard to match the grain where it? These are both quarter sawn, right?
Yes.
So, is it hard to match that so that the vibration is true, or does it? It doesn't matter when you glue it.
I think it's normal, Jeff. In my practice, I think it's normal. You
It's
know?
not a big deal.
Yes.
Okay. No, I know. I don't know.
Maybe some who has a fantastic ear, I don't know. I'm not absolute.
Well, I'm not hearing any lack of sustain from that guitar.
Well, that's why it's unique, and I like the fact you add your own personality and precision
Yes.
to the bass. No,
Yeah.
that's impressive, actually.
Now, behind you is another 5-string. Let's pull that one out.
Sure.
Here, let me mute you so you can unplug.
Yeah, is this it? Let's see. This is a hefty one. Yeah, you want to just tell it to change it?
I built this guitar almost 20 years, 20 years
Just
ago,
do this.
you know.
20 years ago? Okay.
This
Okay.
bass for my friend. You cannot read in headstock, you know.
Okay, I'll check it out. Thank
Does
you.
he- does
But
he-
now,
does
while
he
he's
want it
while,
back?
while he's changing basses, what's the name of that other one that he just played?
Bulbul.
D-
Bulbul, it's my long name.
okay, Bibul.
Bulbul.
Bulbul.
It says nightingale.
Okay, and then what's this one?
It's Arab. It's Pete. The name of my father.
Pete.
Pete.
And then what's this one?
It's RS, Rubens Rapionyan. It's built especially for my friend 20 years ago. He lives in America. He plays each time in this bass. And so today his birthday, you know?
Oh,
The
happy
birthday of Ruben and birthday of this
It's the
guitar.
birthday bass.
There we go.
So again, the knobs.
Passive, volume tone, volume tone.
I like that design too.
It's 29 frets, you know?
29.
29, yes. High C. The last 29 frets is high C.
So if you ever use this in a session, Prescott, you have to use it live because you're not going to get those frets.
It's pretty interesting.
You know why 29 with C? It's for 6-string player too, because the first string is C in
That's
6-string. We have this note in 5-string.
So you get the range of a 6-string bass on a
Yes.
5-string.
Low B and high C.
Feels cool.
Now, Prescott, hold the bass up for a minute. Let's talk about this one in
Yeah,
terms
this
of the
is-
woods.
It's got chamber, right?
Notice that it's really
Yes.
it's cut.
It's semi-hollow body. The body, the back is hard mahogany. The top, French walnut. The
French
same
walnut.
French walnut, 200 years old.
200 years old.
It was old furniture
I was
of
gonna
my
say.
of my friend's grandma.
Now, is this mahogany from Armenia?
No.
No. What woods are in Armenia?
Some kind of maple. I like unusually fruity woods, you know, because the fruity woods are very warm, very natural overtones. I make with pear with apricot, any kind of fruity materials, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mulberry. You know what's this mulberry?
Mulberry.
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 Yes. Ash. In Armenia there are platan. You know, Acer platanicum, pseudo platan.
Mm-hmm.
Platan, it's maple. So some kind of woods, but Armenia is not rich I'm
This is
talking
also
about.
a glossy back too.
Yeah, well, this is a glossy finish on the back. This actually is glossier than some of the others. But what's the? It's maple and what in the
Maple and walnut.
walnut.
Yes.
And then turn it around to the front for a minute.
Sure.
He's got the French walnut in the front, and then what's the fretboard on this one?
Walnut. Walnut too. The
Turn
fretboard
it
is
this way
walnut
to
too.
the
Yes.
camera's there. And then this is the one. This, like the other guitar, it's hollow in here. So this beautiful artwork, these where the holes are, the F holes, are these beautiful like.
It's Armenian ornaments, you know.
It's
And
good.
he has a brass bridge, a regular bone nut. I guess that's bone. Is that bone?
Yes,
That's bone.
natural bone.
Now
Well,
tell
my
me a little bit about these
It's
pickups.
my pickups.
Okay, but I mean, what are they? Are they humbuckers? Are they?
Yes, humbuckers. Alnico 5 genuine magnets.
Right. So you like putting them, some
Two coils.
spacings, put them together. Sometimes you know.
Are they stacked?
No.
No, it's just
No.
they're close to each other.
Regular humbucker.
Each
Two coils. Two coils.
There's two coils in each of those.
North, south. Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, you have two truss rods.
Yes.
That's
Two truss rods and
Sorry.
and carbon fiber
Yeah, because I was
reinforcement.
going to say you can
bar.
adjust
Yes.
both sides separate. That's great. That's
Yes,
a great
sure.
idea.
Because
Actually.
with two truss rods you cannot do
You
everything.
can't balance it. No.
Yes.
That's pretty great.
So go ahead and
One truss
play a
rod
little bit
is
more of it.
I
little
wish I could
picture.
play with somebody.
Well, we'll let you jam in a minute.
Doing the old.
We got the guitars.
That's when I'm really old.
Well, there you go. Play your famous riff.
That's when we want to get on my easy chair. Boom. Next week we'll continue. No, this is great. Again, it's different neck. It's smaller in a way. It's more compact the bass.
Yes.
And each model would be different. And I can't really tell with this, until I get with a loud amp what it really sounds like. This is very
Yeah.
good.
Now we're playing direct
We're
to the
just
board.
DI,
so,
so
yeah.
I really can't feel it as we're playing it. So
But this is a narrower like his guild. Your
no, I
guild
love
is a
that. I
narrow
like
neck.
this.
Yeah.
neck
He
a
likes
lot.
the narrower.
And I like the two-tone thing.
Yeah.
too. Can I take this home?
Okay,
Put a little
well, let's get to the guitars now. So now let's talk a little bit about this one that Cathy has. What's the name of this? What's the model of this?
I think it's unknown yet. But
Oh.
anyway, it's Armen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it says Armen on the top.
Yes.
And now these.
I will think.
Okay,
about,
and you made these pickups too?
No. It's J90.
J90. Okay.
Yes, vertical humbuckers, Seymour Duncan.
Oh, they're humbuckers too.
Yes,
Okay, so it's
vertical
stacked.
humbuckers. Yes, but
Okay.
the sound a little like a single. It's very good sound. I think.
You can bring up your thing just a little bit, the master, and let them hear it. There you go. We were fooling around with this guitar earlier before the show, and it's just got a lot of tone. For humbuckers, those are bright. They have a lot of overtones. We were squealing all the time. Now, this one's walnut, back and sides, right? Two piece.
Yes, everything.
Is that
from
chambered
walnut.
or is that hot solid?
Yes.
It's chambered. Okay,
From backside,
from the backside.
chambered from backside.
And then,
yes.
okay, so you have the two stack humbuckers that are like a P90. And
Uh-huh.
then what's the fretboard?
Rosewood, East Indian rosewood.
East.
It's
Indian?
darker.
Okay, and then
Yes.
flip it so they can see the back of it.
It's
So-
Armenian walnut.
Armenian walnut. And now
The back.
we noticed that the neck goes all. Does it go just down to
It's
there,
glued. Yes.
or does it
it's
go
glued.
all the way to the bridge?
Yes, it's glued. But look, the excess of neck.
This is why.
It's very
So-
comfortable when.
Oh yeah.
Yes, really,
yeah.
Cathy.
For this thickness
Yes.
of a guitar here, I have no problem with my little hands getting right up here at the 22nd fret.
Yeah.
With your magic hands, I think.
Right up at the 22nd.
That's,
I mean, I don't have to do the Les
Yeah.
Paul.
for
turnaround
thumb,
thing,
it's comfortable.
Right.
Yes, for thumb finger.
because I have a Les Paul Special, a 76. I like this better. This is way better because you can access that.
Yeah,
that
his
higher
cutaways
register.
are more ergonomic.
This
But
is,
I have a question here. So you see
Yes.
the neck; it goes all the way through to the middle.
Yes.
Is that another piece glued down there, or is that actually one whole piece?
Is this the neck right
These are-
here? I guess is what he's asking.
these
Or
are
does it go?
two halves of the body.
Too much
The piece
pieces,
that's the neck.
walnut, the back, and
Yeah, but
glued.
is the neck solid? Show him where it
Yes.
So it goes right
Solid.
to
it
here.
only
Yes,
goes
yes,
to
yes.
there. Why didn't it go all the way to the bridge? I'm wondering why you did that.
It's new design, you know.
Oh, okay. No. I'm just
New idea, etc. I decided to make
because
it
I've
like
seen it
this.
like on the bases, like on that base too. It's
Yes.
all the way across. So usually they say you get more sustain when you have it one piece, but I just noticed that was two pieces. I mean, not that it doesn't sustain; it's sustaining plenty on there. But I thought that was interesting.
I think this sustain your opinion, Cathy.
Oh, you know what? Can we name this guitar after me? We call it Lauer Power
Lauer power.
because I really like this guitar, and it looks like this is a top that's
Yes.
because it's slightly chambered in here.
With maple strip, you know,
Oh, that little thin layer.
from
yeah,
side.
I see a
You
little
see?
bit of maple on
Yes.
here.
But show him the side so you can see how the neck is. Lift your hand up a little farther, so they can see where the cutaway is. If you look at the cutaway,
Uh-huh.
you can see pretty much the heel is gone. There's very little heel in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's very,
Yeah,
which is
makes
Because
little
there's double
hands
plate guard in the back.
come around.
He's got double.
Cathy, each time I think about
two
comfort of
plates.
guitarists, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
For the first, I think like guitarist, guitar player, and
Yeah.
then like luthier.
yeah.
It's
That's
different,
about
you
two
know.
plates.
Yeah, there's two
Is that
plates.
the chambers?
What were you
That's
saying?
what I was saying. There's
In
two
chambers.
plates on the
Yeah,
back.
those are
Chambers,
the
yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Chambers,
interesting.
I said with chambers, but from backside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is really comfortable.
And all of
I mean,
these
I
guitars,
immediately took to
Oh,
this guitar.
thank you, Cathy.
with all of the guitars,
Okay.
you'll notice that
I really
there's
don't
no
want to
heel.
give it back. I really like this, and the neck here. Is it tapered here too? It's narrow here and comes.
Maybe I will make you, Cathy.
Ah.
Is that asymmetrical?
What?
Is that neck asymmetrical?
Yes, sure,
Okay.
sure. It's my principle, you know.
Okay. Well, now that you said that you didn't want to get rid of that, we're going to take that guitar away from you because you got to try the other one.
Okay.
And,
the neck is amazing on this for this.
Hand her
guitar.
that one.
And the
yeah.
toe.
I could do that.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank
Go
you.
ahead and
Because
unplug.
I
when it comes
appreciate-
right down
thank-
to it, not only does it play good, but it sounds amazing.
Hey, would
Okay,
you like
so
to
let's,
shift,
You can go
shift
just on.
gears here?
Okay, so she's gonna. So now, while she's grabbing this guitar, tell us a little bit about what. And this is chambered. You can
Yes.
see it's semi-hollow because you can see the little floral pattern that's the F holes. So what's this? This is maple, flame maple on the
Yes,
top.
flame maple. Yes.
And then what's the middle part of it?
Middle part.
The dark wood,
The center.
Dark wood. It's mahogany.
mahogany, and then what's the the back's maple too?
Alder.
Alder.
Like alder.
And you got a
Back.
brass bridge too, right?
Yes.
A brass nut. I
Brass
mean.
nut.
Yeah. It's my original pickups. I make these pickups for solo. With my original bridge. Everything in wood.
It has a single coil almost.
It does sound more single coil to me. I mean, actually, those other pickups sound more humbuckery. Why don't you go through the different pickups? Show us all of it. So here's the treble, right? Oh, maybe not. No. Is that off? The middle pickup, toggle?
Do we have this all the way in, or?
That might be why it's not. It's sounding more single coil. You're not hearing all the pickup.
It's maybe the toggle switch.
Yeah.
I will change it. Okay, you will excuse me.
Now that's asymmetrical, right? That's asymmetrical.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
But it's super long scale, you know.
It is
600, 700, 5 millimeters.
Mm-hmm.
It's something like tenor.
Flip it around so they can see the back of it. So this is alder, light alder. And then you can see the neck goes all the way through.
Yes, maybe.
And then the holes on the bottom, so it goes through the so it's really sustainy.
Mm-hmm.
That is really beautiful. And that's the fretboard's rosewood.
No, Wingy, African Wingy. Yes, it's very hard, very good material for fretboard. For
is it more like a ebony feel, like hard like ebony?
The grain looks really tight, like
approximately.
I mean, would it be more like sounding like an ebony board or as opposed to rosewood? That's what I'm asking.
You know, each material has its overtones.
Mm-hmm.
I think every materials, rosewood, ebony, wingy, it's very nice. Floro, etc. It's very nice materials, you know.
Right. And then show him a little bit. Go to the side. Point the guitar sideways, the other way, so they can see the neck. You can see how there's no heel. Mm-hmm. Flip it. No, the camera's there. So yeah, it's there. You see. So you can see how there is no heel, and it gives her access all the way down. With this longer scale, you can get to the upper frets. So all of his guitars are really accessible up there. So you can see even her hands. Little hands. She can get there. It's really.
Is it wider across to here too? It feels wider.
It's wider than the other guitar, right?
Maybe little.
Yeah.
Maybe little. 2 millimeters, not more. Because the scale is longer.
Yeah. Well, the long scale will definitely affect the sound of it too.
Yes.
So that's an interesting.
Frets, if you were tapping, you have no problem doing it.
Yeah, if you have big fingers like me, that's easy to play. That's really easy. Okay. Now she can go ahead and grab that other guitar. Go back to the other one.
This one?
Yeah, because she'll want to. We'll let you play in a minute. We'll let you play. I know I've been holding out on you. Well, and then what I need you to do, Prescott, if you can, is hand me that classical.
Yeah, sure.
And
this is quite beautiful.
hand him, Armen, the other. Now this is what we're handing Armen right now is a 7-string. I'm not a 7-string player, so.
Hey, Doug, give me some. I don't want to take a chance. I don't want to give.
Well, here, I'll hold the
heart
bass.
condition. Okay.
I can help you.
I could probably do it, but. Oh, see?
It's the wall.
You could sue me.
Here we go.
That's a beautiful guitar.
Wait till you hear it. Okay, so before we do this one, let's talk a little bit about this. Now, this is a 7-string guitar.
Yes, sure.
Come over, hold it, give it to Doug, and let Doug hold it so that they can see it on camera.
Shredded.
Okay, so explain to us, that's flame maple, right?
Yes, flame maple.
And then the darker wood, what's that?
Mahogany.
Mahogany, and then the back is white alder?
Yes.
White alder.
Yes.
And then the next maple with mahogany?
Yes.
Maple with
You are
mahogany. I'm getting good at this. I'm getting really good at this. And it's fully solid all the way down, right? So it's a neck. The neck goes all the way to the bottom.
Yes.
And then the fretboard is what?
Rosewood, East Indian.
Okay, East Indian rosewood.
Yes.
Flip it back to the front. So that's East Indian rosewood, and it's got the Floyd Rhodes type
Yes.
of locking system for 7 strings.
Mm-hmm.
And then these pickups, are these yours?
No, Seymour Duncan.
Seymour Duncan's, okay.
Yes. Yes.
So now is this a model for somebody else, or is this a custom model, or is this?
It's custom model for my friend Oak.
Oh, okay.
He lives in LA. He ordered I built in Yerevan.
Okay.
Look, his initial.
HA.
HA, hava kalaverdi.
Okay, so this is his signature model.
Yes, this bass too, Ruben Srapjonian.
Oh, okay.
This bass too, yes.
Oh, okay. So
I
their
like to
signature.
make signature models, you know, it's
Yeah.
very interesting for me.
Well, that's a beautiful guitar.
Thank you.
That looks. I fooled around with it a little bit, not enough to play it. I'd be embarrassed to play it, but it plays really nice. The neck is nice considering for it's wider from the 7-string.
Yes.
It plays really well. So now, let's talk about this guitar.
With pleasure.
Okay, so cedar.
No, it's a Pruss, but very, very old. Almost 80 years ago, I found this piece of wood.
Wow.
Yes.
And then what's the back? Sides and back.
Sides and back, it's walnut.
Walnut.
Walnut, yes.
Okay.
The neck mahogany.
Look at this beautiful
Yes.
figure book matched. It really kind of, when you see it in the light, it's hard to see it on the camera. When you see it in the light, it kind of glows. The
It's
finish
old
is
material too, but maybe 30 years old.
Okay,
you
this
know, Jeff?
this walnut's from Armenia.
Yes. No. Yes.
Okay, so this is because I want to point out some of the stuff that's native to because it will
Yes.
make the sound unique. Now, this neck. Explain to me what's going on here. It's
It's mahogany.
mahogany on these sides, then
Yes.
maple,
Two
and
sides, maple, walnut,
walnut
maple.
in the middle.
Yes.
Okay,
And with glued headstock, you know?
and then what's the fretboard?
East Indian rosewood.
Okay,
I usually, because there is difference at the East Indian, West Indian.
it sustains really nice. Now I'm not on this mic right, but it's got a nice mellow sound. It's not real. It's not a flamenco type of sound where it's real bright. And I don't have any nails to Raschiato for you, but it's a nice mellow, almost like a
Walnut sound.
huh?
Walnut sound.
It's also got a pickup in it, right?
Yeah. Now what's this pickup? Did you make this?
Piezo pickup,
Yeah, that's what I was
Piezo.
saying.
acoustic matrix, just volume, tone, Fishman original.
No. Okay.
You know, I don't like some equalizer, etc., because it's disturb the sound. It's his natural sound.
It's just a natural and it's
Yes.
passive. It's passive. There's
Yes,
no
you
electronic.
can plug it and
So what is this? Just volume and a tone? control?
volume and tone, just
Passive,
volume and
passive.
tone. Yes, yes,
So it's just passive.
that's it.
Now, what type of bracing are you using on this?
Bracing,
Proprietary? Is it secret? Okay, that's okay.
you
No,
will
I'm just
excuse
trying
me.
to get an
Jeff.
idea. No, that's fine. And this is a rosewood
Yes, sure.
bridge
Sure.
and a bone nut. Right?
Yes,
And a bone.
sure.
This is bone and bone.
Bone saddle, bone nut, everything is natural, you know?
It's really nice. It actually is a really, as far as recording. Now I'm not in the best place. It's hard to show this on because this is more. This mic is not like I would use a different mic for guitar, but it's a nice sound.
It's for fusion musicians, you know? You can play flamenco, classic, jazz.
Well, I noticed the neck is more of like a traditional classic. It's kind of squared off
Mhm.
and curved, but it's pleasant to play. It's not like I like the older Ramirez's were more squared off and they're a little thicker. As an electric guitar player, I usually like a little bit of a hybrid. But the neck is really nice and the action is pretty balanced.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
But it has nice. Now I'm not proper position, and I'm kind of propping the guitar up as I play, but you can hear it sustains pretty good. There you go. It's a really beautiful, a pretty balanced sound. It's not too bottom heavy like some of the guitars I've played. And it just has a really nice sound. And then again, it's pretty accessible. You know, you've got a big body here, so you're going to have a heel, but it's pretty minimal. It's really not that much. He's got it sanded down, so it's not that big. It doesn't really, you know, you can get to here. This is a little bit of a stretch, but most guitars, you can't get there anyway on my classical, which isn't a cutaway. It's really hard to play up here. But this guy is pretty good. So it's pretty balanced all the way around. I noticed that. So this is a beautiful, beautiful guitar.
Thank you, Jay.
So,
Thank you.
oh, we're almost out of time. So I guess I'm going to keep this in hand because we're going to kind of jam to take us out. The site is armen-guitars.com, and that's where you can take a look at these different instruments and any other information that you want to let them know how to get a hold of you. Is there anything else besides that?
Okay.
Just go on the website. Is there a way to contact you via that, or is there a phone number, or is there anything else that you want to?
Website?
The website. So just from the website.
Yes.
So anyway, check out the website and check out these guitars. You'll see some other models that he has and different ones that he's made for different people, and they're just beautiful instruments. The wood is amazing. So anyway, let me also ask Prescott, what's going on with you? What's happening? Where are you playing so people can see you play?
Well, I just played Troubadour on Saturday night with Missing Persons. It's who I've been playing with lately. And my son, who's in his own band with his brother and sister, played drums. So now he's the new Missing Persons drummer. And Terry Bozzio was one of his, people to look up to, heroes, as was Bruce Gary, who's the drummer for the Knack. So we've always played together, and, he can do it. He has the knack to do Missing Persons, I guess, is when. And so he adds a youthful thing to the band, too. So we did a sellout show the other night, and we should be in town next month. Maybe I'll let you guys know where we're going to play, all right?
Okay.
And then Doug's seen me play before,
Yeah.
but we're doing a youth movement now. So, but I've been playing with my son Gabe since he's 2. So we've been quite a rhythm section for quite a while, I guess we can say now. So anyway, thank you, and there'll be other things to report. I'll be back.
Yeah, well, he's a regular.
Thank you.
Kathy, tell us what's going on with Systyr Skin-nerd.
Systyr Skin-nerd, we're playing locally next month, February 15th at St. Roch's. We're opening for the Petty Breakers. Should be a great show. Should sell out. Tickets are on sale right now, so get them while you can.
And where did they go for tickets?
I think you can go directly to St. Roch's.
And where is that? So the people.
I guess it would be www.strocks.com.
No, but where's it?
Oh,
where's,
St. Roch
Manhattan,
is in
Redondo Beach.
yeah, Hermosa Beach on
Hermosa
PCH.
Beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think we go on at 8:30.
Okay.
We haven't played at home for a long, long time, so come on out and see us.
Yeah, you'll see the band. They just came back from Europe a little while, about a month and a half ago, 2 months. And then
That's true.
Systyr Skin-nerd, where do they go to find out more about Systyr Skin-nerd?
You
I'm
can
wearing
go
the shirt.
to our Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/Systyr Skin-nerd, and that's spelled SYSTYRSKINNERD. Sorry about the spelling, folks, but it is what it is. Or you can go to www.Systyr Skin-nerd, and that's spelled SYSTYRSKIN-NERD. Again, sorry about the spelling.com, and check us out.
Yeah, you can get these cool shirts too, so it's
Yes,
really
you
good.
can.
So, and thank you, Doug, again.
Oh, you're welcome.
Kevin, thank you for putting this together for us. Ron, it's always good to see you. The official holder of the 7-string guitar. He's in the corner. You can't see him. Armen, it's a pleasure.
For me,
We're out of time, but we'll just have to have you come back. We have to see some more of these guitars. They're great. So
Thank
anyway,
you
we're
very,
gonna
very
jam
much.
out, and what do you want to do?
Whatever you want.
Want to do
boss.
like a shuffle?
Yeah, what key? What key you
In
want?
G?
Yeah.
G.
Good night, everybody.